if a casino magnate comes in and wants to build their own arena, or anybody, one of these deep pocket people wants to come in and build their own arena, where would it go? I have 6 options for you, Paul. 6. I'm going to go 6-1 here. All right.
6 options.
Yes. City planner. Here's the most important thing. It needs to be close to a highway and close to an MBTA station, a subway stop, not just commuter rail, subway. All right. Rapid transit. We need rapid transit. That we got to move people, Paul. City planner Matt McCarthy, we got to move people. All right?
I like when you go into your Ted Sarandos voice. Rapid transit.
We need rapid transit. Have you seen that new stadium in Seattle, caller? They have a retractable roof. This thing better have a retractable roof, Paul. City planner Matt McCarthy. Option number 6. I'm going to go 6-1 here. You might hate this because you're a north of town guy.
Probably.
I'm not saying this is the best option, but I'm going to put it out there. The 128-95 interchange, just north of that, where they were going to extend 95 into Boston before Hyde Park threatened to secede. This is going way back. Sargent's moratorium on highway construction inside of 128. You put it down there. It's right near University Ave. You could probably put an Orange Line station there. You need to extend the Orange Line. This is starting to get expensive, though. But you could do that. There's plenty of land there. Not a terrible spot. I'm not saying it's my number one option.
Seems a little far away from me, but I won't be selfish. I'll be willing to listen. Okay.
You might hate this even more. Number 5, the Braintree Marketplace at Union Street.
Yeah, that's definite out for me.
South of town, not popular for people north of town. Here's what it has going for it.
With ridiculous traffic at that spot.
But we're going to find a place without ridiculous traffic in Metro Boston. The whole traffic thing, you got to get that out of your head.
If you can get the difference is if I'm going to sit in ridiculous traffic, I'm going to go to Metro Boston.
You don't want to go to Braintree.
Correct.
Okay. Couple of things it has going for it. 93, 128, Route 3, right at the corner of that, 3 major highways, right on the red line, 3 commuter rail lines service that. It does have a little something going for it. I'm not saying it's the spot, but it has a little something going for it. I drove by it the other night. I'm like, you know what? That wouldn't be the worst place for an arena.
I heard a caller with Mike and Tony earlier in the week and brought that up. And, not surprisingly, Mike and Tony, out.
Of course. Oh,
Braintree,
no.
out.
Out. Oh, my God. Oh, Metro West, those fancy Metro Westers. Oh, we have to go down to Braintree?
I actually agree with them in this particular case, but yeah.
Okay. Number 4, maybe this will tickle your fancy a little bit more. Allston Brighton, the rail yard. They're going to reroute the Mass Pike in there. Is that a little bit better for you?
Yeah,
I'm sure Mike and Tony would be in on that. Those Metro Westers.
You're right off the Pike. There's something needs to be done because I think Mike was talking about this a lot too. Like the exits off the Pike there are a little, as I think he likes to say, wonky.
Yeah, not great.
Not great. But again, if I'm going to deal with traffic, and I know I'm going to deal with traffic regardless. Okay, at least I'm going in the city. Allston, not exactly downtown Boston, but close enough. I can deal with that one.
Getting there.
I can deal with that
with
one.
the development. Here's the problem. No rapid transit. You're going to have to do something about that. Commuter rail, yeah, and they're going to add West Station by 2040, Paul. They say they're going to add West Station because that's definitely going to happen on time. So by 2040, you will have a commuter rail stop out there. So you could go out to Worcester and you could catch the express into Boston. It'll take about an hour, and you can get to the new Celtics arena at Allston Brighton. That's the problem with that. No rapid transit. One commuter rail line, it's an issue.
It's tough.
That's the problem with my third option, the Seaport. Up and coming, fancy, everybody loves it. The new, fresh neighborhood in Boston. Perfect spot for an arena,
right?
Like
the other part, like sort of the old Seaport that's kind of empty now?
Feels like you could find, it's one of the few places in the city where it still feels like you could find enough land for an arena.
Yeah, because I'm not overly familiar with the Seaport. That kind of got really big as I was a little too old to sort of enjoy that. I wasn't going in the city as much as I was when I was younger. But yeah, that one makes sense to me.
Here's the problem: you need to upgrade rapid transit. You need to upgrade the Silver Line. You could maybe make it work, right? But if you're just relying on a Silver Line bus to get you to the arena, like who's doing that? And parking, you would need that too.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of infrastructure to be tackled.
So those are, I'm going to put them out there, but there are problems with those. Here are the 2 good ones.
Okay.
Number 2, The Bayside Expo Center. I know they've maybe
That got
got a
some
little
love this week too.
They maybe got a little bit of development going on there. You can buy those people out. Whatever you've got, Jeff Bezos is coming in, or Steve Wynn. You can buy those people out. It's off the expressway. Oh, but McCarthy, the traffic on the expressway. Yeah, screw that. There's gonna be traffic everywhere.
Yeah,
right on the red line.
Again,
commuter rail, close to South Station,
close enough to the city that you're not necessarily saying, well, it's traffic, and you're not, you're out of the way. You're in the city, ish. It's close enough. That one, I don't hate that one.
All right,
I don't hate that. Even though I'm north of the city, and I would have to go through the city to get there, I can deal with that.
Well, Paul, you could just take the commuter rail into North Station and then catch the north to south rail. Oh, wait, no, we still don't have that. Yeah. Oh, but you
really should have been a city planner. You give a lot of thought to this stuff.
You could take the blue line. Oh, but no, the blue line doesn't connect to anywhere.
Yeah, you don't want to go to the blue line.
No. Oh, well, what about Suffolk Downs? Oh, it's on the blue line. Oh, screw that. I grew up here. I've been on the blue line twice in my life. Twice.
Yeah, it's not a well-traveled line.
The blue line. Come on. Don't you give me. Oh, but the Sumner. Oh, just take the Sumner. What? Oh, no, it's closed. Never mind. The number one option. This is it. I don't want to hear anything else. The new location for the Celtics arena. The Gillette World Shaving Headquarters.
Yeah, that's the one that seemed to get the most love when I heard it talked about during the course of the weekend. I think there's a lot of things that are already there for that. In terms of parking, it's huge.
Massive.
It's a massive plot of land. Yeah, I think there would be. Obviously there is no perfect solution, but I think that one comes with the fewest amount of questions.
Did you know that Gillette has moved a lot of their operations out to Andover? So
Where's
they're
Andover
kind of
now?
that would be north
of the city,
north of town,
where everything good happens,
where nobody wants to go,
right, where
ever.
everything good happens.
Yeah. So
good on Gillette. Smart move.
Sell that building, redevelop it. It's right there at South Station, basically at the intersection of the Expressway and the Pike. It's perfect. That is the location right there. It's downtown. It's close enough to the Seaport so the youngies and the yuppies and, Kendra Middleton and Milliken can go out in the Seaport and have themselves a good time. Close to Broadway, close to Southie. It's there. That's the spot. And anybody who says, oh, McCarthy, why don't you put it over by Encore? Have you ever tried to go to Encore ever in your life?
Yes, many times.
Have you ever been able to get there?
Yes, many times.
That's because you're north of town.
That's correct.
Have you ever been able to take public transportation to Encore?
No, but I never wanted to.
Well, you can't.
I'd like to take public transportation as infrequently as possible.
You're like Zoe in that sense.
I did it all throughout college.
Do you know that Zoe has never been on the T?
That doesn't surprise me, no.
Milliken, have you been on the T?
Of course. Come on. I live here. I've grown up here. Zoe, I think, ultimately looks at it and thinks he's above the T.
Nobody's above the T. Let's stop pretending.
Not Zoe.
Let's stop pretending like anybody who lives here is above the T. It is exactly what we deserve as Bostonians. It does not work. It's crappy. It's what we deserve.
It shapes us into who we are. You can't be from here without riding the T. That's why Zoe, sorry, not from here. Can't let it happen.
Not from here.
Zoe was bitching and complaining on opening day. He's like, oh, it took me 2 hours to get into the Fenway. I'm like, Zoe, it took me a 25-minute commuter rail ride. That was it. I was in. You could have taken the commuter rail with me, in and out. He's like, well, when do you leave? I'm like, Zoe, there's a train every 30 minutes at this time of day. I don't know what you're talking about. At least on my train line there is. Come on. Problematic, that guy. Problematic. Claims to have never, and I believe him. I don't think he's ever been on the T.
He's proud of it. Anytime anyone asks, he's the first person to raise his hand.
We need to like get a camera crew with him and just go for a ride. Just put him on the green line and see what he says.
Need it.
That's content right there. It's a content creation idea.
I can't think of the last time I used it though. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I had very more orange to green line changes to go from Everett to Boston University than I would care to remember. But that was a long time ago when it actually ran somewhat efficiently.
Did it ever? What?
I was able to do it in an hour.
In 1898, it might have run efficiently there, Paul.
I was able to do it in an hour. There's no way you're doing it in an hour now.
Yeah, fat chance with that. All right, so there you go. The Gillette World Shaving Headquarters, the official Matt McCarthy city planner location for the new Celtics arena. We in? You in on that, Milliken?
100%.
Yeah, I'm in on the Gillette. I think that one works.
Yeah. Oh, Encore. Yeah. No. Good luck taking
I would
the
do
orange line.
Encore would be like 2, but like
You can't
Gillette-
take the orange line there.
Gillette is a better option.
No
question.
no,
Gillette's a better option.
That arena, you put that there. What are you doing about public transportation? How you getting there? The orange line doesn't go on that side of the river.
You got to change some things. Got to put some money into it.
So here's the thing:
infrastructure.
You bring we do infrastructure really well around here. I trust us to get the infrastructure right.